Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video of our very first Virgin cruise. It's on the Scarlet Lady all-adult cruise. Our check-in wasn't until 2 p.m. so we arrived a little early and took advantage of the free shuttle that goes every 15 minutes over to Bayside Market in Miami. The boarding process only took 10 minutes and we could immediately tell the difference with the Virgin Cruise Line and why it's been disrupting the market for cruises. I hope you enjoy this full ship tour of our very first trip on the Virgin Cruise Line. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It'll help our channel out a lot. Thank you.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
How we doing?
Doing good?
Just to let you know, your rooms are open if you're ready for your room.
The minute we stepped on board, we realized this is going to be a new exciting cruise journey. It's nothing like the other ships that we've been on. The first thing we noticed was the halls were very minimalistic with no artwork or anything like other cruise ships. I've heard other people say the rooms look like they were designed by IKEA. I can't disagree. It didn't bother us. I enjoyed it. It was a large room. The only thing I wish was if the mattress could be a little softer. It was stiff. We were happy to see the glass shower door, and the rainfall shower head was a nice touch. I couldn't wait to try out the hammock that I see in all the commercials. Here I am looking like a goofy goober enjoying it. After finding our room, we always go to the buffet area. One nice thing about the Virgin Cruise Line is they don't have a buffet area. They have a galley that has different boutique restaurants built into it. You don't have to wait in lines, you just sit down, you can order your food and they'll bring it to your table. And I have to tell you, it's some of the best food I've ever had on a cruise ship. Here's an example of one of our breakfasts: poached eggs over pulled pork and a hamburger on French toast. And I have to say it was delicious and different. These bento boxes changed every day, from sushi in the afternoon to fruit and yogurt in the mornings. Hot off the press is where you'll find a variety of fresh sandwiches. One of my favorites was the avocado with salmon. If you enjoy ramen noodles, Noodle Around will not disappoint. It's made freshly, made to order. Here I am doing my best trying to eat ramen noodles with chopsticks. It was so tasty. Bento Baby always had fresh bento boxes with either seafood, salad, sushi, and in the mornings you would find yogurt and fruits. Another nice thing about Virgin Cruises, everything is included. The upfront cost may seem a little more, but it includes your soft drinks, your internet, all entertainment, and all food. So there are no specialty restaurants that you have to pay for, no specialty entertainment, and all soft drinks, teas, things like that are going to be included. Even your gratuities are included in the package. The only thing you'll have to pay for extra will be your specialty coffees, excursions, things like that. This trip was in October, so all the desserts had cute little Halloween decorations on them. And they were over the top and very good. We always felt like we should be paying extra for these things. For example, Pops and Bub's popsicle cart. We had a great view that day. The weather was perfect. We got to see the beautiful skyline of Miami. First thing we noticed, there are things outside that other cruise ships don't have, such as swings and seesaws. Noemi trusted me on the seesaw, and we had a lot of fun. It brought out the child in both of us. When exploring the outside of the ship, we could definitely tell they didn't follow the typical cruise design plan. Everything looked a little different. There were things that we haven't seen on other cruise ships, such as these little cabana private chairs. Didn't see too many people using them on our trip though. The pool area was a little smaller than we're used to. It was more for laying out in the sun, having a cool drink, and partying at night. We found the trampoline net on the aft of the ship. You'll see that it's a little different than other ships back here. The red couches circle the entire back of the ship was a little unusual. Didn't mind it, didn't see too many people using it much, just a lot of people taking pictures on the trampoline net. Here are 10 private cabanas on the starboard side of the ship. Didn't get a chance to use these, but I think you just have to reserve them. We also found a running path on the top deck. It's a good way to look around the ship, take some great pictures, get some exercise in for the day, burn off all those sweets that you ate in the galley. What's up here? Ooh, nice view. And that's enough of that. On the port side, they have a boxing ring and kind of a fit training class over there. We did see the personal trainers walking around. Didn't get the opportunity to use them. Here's the normal complex gym. It's got a lot of mechanical and free weights on one side, and on the other side you're going to find your treadmills and even a cycling class. In the main atrium area, this is where you'll find a spiral staircase going between two different decks. This is where you'll find a lot of your activities in the evenings. You can immediately tell that the designer of this ship wanted it to be disruptive and nothing like any other cruise ship. It's as if there's designers that have never even been on a cruise ship and they just said, design this so it'll be fun and hip. It'll be interesting to see if new ships that are coming out will start to follow this trend. What do you think? Do you like the classic design of cruise ships, or do you like this new trending design that's completely different? Please let me know down in the comments what you think and what your opinion is of this style of ship. Also, if you haven't subscribed, it would help our channel out a lot and we'd appreciate it. Thank you. We were surprised when talking to other passengers that this was also their very first Virgin cruise. And here's the ice cream parlor that every YouTuber likes to mention, Lick Me Till Ice Cream. It was really good. It's not my favorite. I wish they would have had pistachio. I didn't find it on this trip. One of the most unique things is having a tattoo parlor on the Virgin Cruise lines called Squid Ink. Now let's talk about the restaurants. You don't have to pay anything extra, but you do have to reserve them through your app. The first one we ate at, and we tried to eat at a different one every night, was the Pink Agave. It was outstanding. At the end of this food tour, I'll give you my least favorite and my favorite restaurant. I could eat these little chocolate tacos every night. They were so good. I think Gumbay Korean Barbecue was the most popular restaurant out of all of them. They had a fun drinking game that you could play. It was just a numbers game, and every time you lose, you had to drink. So it made it a lot of fun and interactive. The test kitchen came in as a close second to my favorite restaurant on the ship. It's a Michelin star, no menu type of place where they get to experiment with different foods. You've only got two choices, vegetarian or meat. And like I said, there's really no menu. You don't know what you're going to get. It's just a surprise, but it was very, very good. And it's something that you have to experience yourself. It's hard to describe. We had venison with chocolate on it. As you can see them pouring the chocolate over the venison. You wouldn't think it was going to be good, but it turned out to be so delicious. And everyone that left there, their palate was just surprised by the different flavors.
I never ate a steak. Oh.
Steak with a chocolate, right? Same thing like me 2 years ago.
Now the Razzle Dazzle was good. It just wasn't my favorite. I would have to put it at the bottom of the list, my least favorite out of all the different restaurants. Its modern menu wasn't bad, it just wasn't as good as the other restaurants. It has a Michelin-inspired menu, but I just didn't think it held up to the different other restaurants when we ate there. I think the Wake was my favorite. Just had that traditional chop house feel to it, where you had great steak. It was cooked perfectly. It had a great look to it. It was on the aft of the ship, so if you're lucky, you get a table by one of the back windows. But as any of these restaurants, you can ask for more than one. You can ask for as much as you want. It gives you that Ruth Chris feel to it, and there's nothing like a great steak. And I had no problem with this steak. It was cooked perfectly, tasted good. We both enjoyed it. The desserts were great. I can't say enough about this restaurant. I would eat there every night if I could.
Okay, take your fork, break it a bit.
But the lemon is so
Just break,
pretty.
yeah, it's cute. Oh, that looks good. Wow.
Onto their pizza. Every cruise ship has pizza. Their pizza here, they have 6 or 7 different specialty pizzas that they'll make fresh for you. It was good. That day they had a seafood pizza that Noemi enjoyed. Wasn't my favorite. I still think MSC has the best pizza at sea. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with me.
Smile.
The next restaurant is Extra Virgin, which is their Italian restaurant. It was also very good. I can't say anything bad about any of these restaurants. My favorite was the Wake. My least favorite was probably Razzle Dazzle, just because it had a more modern American feel to it to me. Maybe I ordered the wrong thing. And I think the food is one of the reasons why this cruise line continues to win so many awards and disrupt the market. This area was a lot of fun. This is their game chest. You're free to pick out a game anytime you want and sit down and play it anywhere on the ship. They had shuffleboard, sand shuffleboard there, great bar scene right behind it. And the coolest thing I haven't seen on any other ships, of course you don't have to pay for any of these games, it's all included. You feel like you're stepping back into the 80s and 90s with all these cool retro games, and you would see people in there of all ages playing them all day long. Of course, it's adults only, and it just, like I said, brought the child out of everyone. I was happy to see they had a collaboration with the World Poker Tournament where you can learn how to play poker and enter satellite tournaments. If you like karaoke, you can reserve one of the groupie rooms. There are 3 rooms, up to 12 people, I believe. It was a lot of fun. There are 2 main entertainment venues on the ship, the first being the Manor. This is called the Ship Show. It was a dinner show that night. Second thing we saw there was a hypnosis by Nadine. The guy on the very end here was cracking me up because he kept breaking character. The second venue is the Red Room. That's going to be your main entertainment room. It's a lot of fun. It's different from the other ships. You'll see in a second. It's going to have really well choreographed dancers. They have battles, I wasn't allowed to film much, but every night there was something different here with great entertainment, singers and everything. And at the very end, we had a going away party where they cleared all the seats and pushed everything back, as you can see here. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And see you later. Thanks.